cash and guns, expansion, cash and more guns. So I already brought the previous video, which was the base game. Now it's time for us to check the first expansion for the second edition. More cash and more guns. So it's a smaller box, but we'll bring things like the vault and more powers, and the thing that I know that you are very excited to understand is the new guns. Here, let's take a look. So this character is already holding the new guns, which is the big gun and the small gun. So, small manual here with the extra content, which is just this: more cards, different cards, more powers, and the introduction of surprise cards. Yeah, surprise cards. And what's more powers here, and the surprise cards. Okay, let's see them. Okay, so let's start with the guns. These are my favorite guns. Two twin guns. You can be Lara Croft with twin guns, although Lara Croft uses two very big guns. These are small twin guns. And the purpose of the team gun, so I want to explain how the game works. Again, I did that in the base game, if you check that video. But the twin guns is, you see there is a small thing here that can be removed like this. And so this is the fake gun and this is the real gun. So the guy with the twin guns, it will point at the hold'em stage, it will point to two different people. One of them will have the real gun and the other one will have the fake gun. So you never know who is going to take the real shot. And so when revealing, haha, this is a fake gun, you are the one getting the shot. That's how the twin guns work. So you can put pressure on two people at the same time. And then you have the small gun, which I don't remember what it is. I need to see the manual for the small gun. Let's see. Never played with the small gun, twin gun, the brute. The big gun, the brute, the twin guns. Let's see when we get to the powers. Special, what is this? Oh, it's the brute, is it? Where is it? Okay, I can find it. Then I don't remember. We'll see. We'll see once we get to the cards. And we have below the cards, you have the big gun, like the Magnum. It looks like a cowboy gun, but it's because it's a big gun. It's like an American Magnum, right? You can stop a truck with this. Look at the size. So the base game have standard guns, and this is a big gun. It's really big, as you can see. Okay, let's see if we can find. These are also the extra things, and I'm curious about the small gun. Where are the rules of the small gun? So these are the small, the twin, the big, the brute. Small gun. Am I lost here? The small gun. B2. Small gun. Yeah, small gun. Where is the small gun? I would like to explain. Powers. Okay, so the big gun, when you shoot, it takes 2 wounds instead of 1. Okay, in the brute, when you take a shot, you don't lie down, and the twin guns, I've already explained that. Maybe it's a surprise card. I'll be back, backstab, magic pull, preview, fake click. Recycle. A small gun, there it is, okay. At the beginning of a round, take a small gun in your other hand. You must then aim at 2 different players, apply a bank card with both weapons. However, once the small gun inflicts an injury, it is returned to the box. Okay, so because it's a surprise card, and we haven't seen the surprise cards, it's a surprise card, it's something that you can only use once, and it becomes like the twin guns. but you apply a bang card with both weapons, so you will need to use 2 bullets. Okay, and then the small gun goes away. So it's a way for you to inflict 2 of the best power. So it's like a hidden weapon that you have besides the regular one, and then you show it and oh, I also got this one, bullet, and you're done. Okay, so let's take a look at these surprise cards then. So the surprise cards are something introduced in this expansion, and they look like this, surprise, and they can be introduced in different timings. So you decide, hey, I'm going to use this. Even when lying down, you can still apply your bang card. So you use, and if you lie down, you use the card. At the beginning of a round, take a small gun. That's a small gun that you just saw. Small gun. 2 guns. Oh, that's Untouchable Creed. That's Exio from Assassin's Creed. At the beginning of a round, discard a click in order not to participate in the hold-up when people are holding the guns. You come back into the game at the beginning of the loot share, so you go away, you disappear in the crowd like in Assassin's Creed, and then you go back when it's time for loot. Seduction. After the Godfather has used their privilege, another player to change targets, force all players who are aiming at you to aim at the player of your choice, so you can be a Godfather as well. Better than the Godfather. Before the Godfather uses the privilege, take the Godfather title. So you steal the Godfather title during the game. Okay. Ambulance. So this is a cool one. You can you cure yourself, and other players can give you cards for you to cure them. Okay. You decide how the loot is distributed. Imitator. When a player is eliminated from the game, take their power card. Okay. So you can steal and become the other player. When a player chooses a share of loot, you can choose to take it instead of letting them keep it. Okay, so you wanted a painting for his collection, but you use this and painting is gone. When you flip your bullet card, play your click like a bang. Okay, fake click. Instead of fake shot, it's a fake click. When you inflict a wound with a bang, also inflict one of the next play to the left. Oh, it's a crazy bullet, it goes through. It's a through and through bullet. I'll be back. At the beginning of the loot share, stand your character back up to take part in the sharing. Okay, so it's the Terminator, I'll be back. Recycler. After a player uses a surprise card, claim that card, you'll be able to use it on your next turn. So you're recycling the card. You go to the trash, discard pile, and you get it back. Take that. Okay, let's move. Magic bullet again, through and through. When you inflict a wound with a bang, you also inflict to the player on the right. Okay, it's the same thing, but from the right. Smoke grenade. At any point of the game, but before beginning of the sharing, flip over to shuffle all over the place. Okay, cool. These were the surprise cards, and now let me just take this away. Camera focus is not helping much. And now the new powers introduced here: the twin guns, the big gun, and the brute. Just 3, okay, as we saw on the manual. And then new mechanics here on the loot. So you have a fake painting, which count as another painting. But if you pay 20,000 in the end of the game, it can become another painting. So another one for your set collection could compensate a lot. Paying the 20,000, and then you have the briefcase and the key. Okay, so these are cards that 2 players will get. The same player may have both, right? But one player may have the key, and another one may have the briefcase. So by the end of the game, if both are alive, each will get 25,000. So it's a safeguard for you not to be killed at least for that player. So, and then you have fake paintings, fake notes, fake money, right? So this could be worth 20,000 or could be worth 0. So in the 8th round, the last person being a Godfather will decide, will fake money count or not? So if you are full of these things in your loot and the Godfather says no fake money, this is worth 0. But if the Godfather also has lots of fake money, he will say, I think fake money will count, and then yours will count as well. So you never know if this will count. So this is a safe there is a safe mechanic here in the expansion, which I don't know exactly how it works, but the Godfather can go into the safe and take things that are stored there, but I've never played that. And more fake money. Last but not least, you have a diamond card, which is a fake diamond worth 0, but in the end it counts towards the number of diamonds that you have. Okay, so that's good. That's good. So here you have the fake bills. Two fake diamonds. It counts as 2. Because it's 1, 2. Okay, 2 fake diamonds have no value, but count as 2 diamonds cards for the bonus at the end of the game. So it could be very useful indeed. I think that's it for more cash and more guns, right? This is the first expansion, so I invite you to check the channel, subscribe, leave a like, because I will bring now the other expansion, the second video, and I hope that you stay tuned for that one as well. Thank you very much. Goodbye.